Hello, my name is Jeremy Ray, and I'm the Director of Interpretation here at George Washington's Mount Vernon. General George Washington ended his time with the Army by resigning his commission to Congress in Annapolis, Maryland. He then rode through the night to return here, Mount Vernon, in time for Christmas. After 8 years away fighting for American independence, Washington was finally home. Washington's reputation ascended to almost mythical proportions during his lifetime, and almost immediately, men and women made pilgrimages to see Washington here. Hoping to live out his life in retirement, rebuilding his farms, and spending time with his family, Washington was slowly pulled back into the public sphere. Mount Vernon itself became a central hub where Washington welcomed prominent founders and weighed in on important matters through meetings, dinners, and relentless correspondence. The 1780s were a period of crisis in America. The central government, under the Articles of Confederation, was weak, leaving men like Washington to work with delegates from other states to work out interstate trade and commerce. In 1785, delegates from Virginia and Maryland met here at Mount Vernon to discuss fishing rights along the Potomac River. The resulting agreement, known as the Mount Vernon Compact, set the wheels in motion for these two states to invite others into an annual meeting. In 1787, delegates from 12 states met in Philadelphia and drafted the Constitution, a stronger federal government. 2 years later, George Washington was here when Charles Thompson, the Secretary of Congress, arrived to inform Washington that he had been unanimously elected as the first president. During Washington's presidency, we begin to see public celebrations of his birthday. In Baltimore, Maryland, in 1794, a tavern celebrated 15 toasts for the 15 states of the Union. Since the event took place on Washington's birthday, the first toast was to the president. Celebrations linking the new American nation and its native son continued after the presidency, with Washington receiving invitations to attend celebrations honoring his birthday in Alexandria in 1798 and again in 1799. On February 22, 1799, Mrs. Washington's granddaughter, Eleanor Parke Custis, married George Washington's nephew, Lawrence Lewis. Mrs. Washington later wrote that the general's birthday united the fortunes of Mr. Lewis and Nellie Custis. Sadly, this happy moment with family would be General Washington's last birthday. George Washington died December 14, 1799, at the age of 67. The nation's great hero had passed, and a period of mourning ensued across the entire country. Women wore mourning dresses, men wore black armbands, and cities and towns nationwide held mock funerals in Washington's honor. This all culminated with a eulogy address before Congress on Washington's next birthday, February 22, 1800. Washington's friend, Light Horse Harry Lee, delivered a stirring speech with the iconic description of Washington as first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen. Choosing Washington's birthday as the date to deliver the speech solidified the date as a national day of remembrance and celebration. On the centennial of his birth in 1832, both houses of Congress adjourned to celebrate Washington's birthday. Massachusetts recognized the day as a state holiday in 1856, and in 1885, Washington's birthday became a nationally recognized holiday. Today, Washington's birthday celebration has been combined with the celebration of Abraham Lincoln's birthday and is known as President's Day, though it is still officially listed as George Washington's birthday observed.